What is up? It is Tuesday, and this is how I am looking at the market going into open. It is 9:09. Um, we have got 10 a.m. news, so something to watch out for. Just taking that buy side level. So, bigger time frame. We ended up not closing above this daily imbalance. We're still within it, so whether that will hold or not, we don't know. I expect it to get ran because the 4 hour, in my opinion, is still very much bullish. I have no reason to be bearish yet on the bigger time frame. There's been no 4 hour displacement back inside the range, so I have no reason to be bearish. To me, the draw is still higher. This small 4 hour imbalance has held bullish, so that tells me the draw is higher. We've just taken this buy side level, so I've got this one marked now as well. And then obviously these highs. But yeah, we are on the 1 hour. Again, there's been no 1 hour change in the state on NQ, but ES there has right here. But it doesn't really mean much because we've just sort of not really done anything. On ES as well, this 4 hour imbalance held. This one got around, but this one held. We haven't come into that yet on NQ, so I don't really know. And there is an SMT here at these lows. You can see boom, boom. But yeah, buy side has been taken in this 1 hour imbalance, an area we expect price to reject from. But to me, the 4 hours is telling me the draw's higher. But really, I'd want to see how we respond to this imbalance. A short could be plausible down to this sell side level, or this sell side level right here, off of this sweep and imbalance being filled, as that is our higher time frame manipulation lower to go higher. So I'm very mixed going into today. The higher time frame for me is bullish. The higher time frame is telling me the draw is higher. So it's really a tricky one today. I'm very, very mixed. Need to wait for more structure, really. See what open brings. Because, yeah, we're holding this bearish right now. But to me, that's the model up to these buy side levels. So I'm really having to just wait and see. The internal model to me is looking bearish. You know, we're generating sell side in the morning, and then we could sell off down to the sell side level or back to, equilibrium of this range, which lies at these relative equal lows. So it does depend what open brings and what the market tells us to do. So waiting for the full clear picture, being disciplined, having good risk. So catch you guys when I've won, lost, or not taken a trade. Peace. So, I lost. First trade of the year, and it is an unfortunate L. I did do a couple of things wrong, but overall, I think this is a good loss. Definitely wouldn't have seen it any other way. Because in my opinion, the higher time frame draw was higher, and I didn't want to go against that, which is why I did take a short. So let's get right in. So obviously before market open, this buy side level was taken in this 1 hour imbalance. That should have been it, really. Shouldn't really have longed. But I was still holding on to this SMT, and the 4 hour being in a buy model. But in reality, this is potentially the external draw anyway that got taken yesterday. So like that is the buy side of the curve complete for this model, and then we've just came back into this imbalance, taken this buy side in this imbalance, and then sold off. So it was, maybe shouldn't have been given so much value to this still. Wanting these highs to be taken, should just see what's in front of me at the time. See what's in front of me at the time and then go off that. And also, if I'm taking a long, like some external form of sell side needs to be taken first, and that hadn't happened at all anyway. The last bit, was that bit down there, so I don't really know. But so right at open, we sold off down to this 4-hour imbalance that had held bullish before, and also this 15-minute that had held bullish all morning. And then also for me to decide what I said to myself, right, if we're bearish, this gets ran through. This will validate the bearish bias if this gets ran through. If this holds, that will validate a bullish bias. That was my thought process. So NQ came all the way down, taking out these lows. ES didn't. Massive SMT in this 4-hour imbalance. And we get a big close back up. And we also came into equilibrium of the range. This range. So like, I was thinking, yeah, this massive close back up. We closed within this imbalance. And this one again, didn't inverse any of them. Didn't get a 15-minute change in the state. Great. I'm good to long now. So super big SMT. There was the 1-minute change in the state right here. If we did pull back to this, I originally had an order ready on this imbalance as well. If we pulled back straight away, I would have got into a long and then targeted that high again. And then gone break even once these imbalances were respected. But that didn't happen, so price kept coming up. And obviously we closed back within this 15-minute imbalance at 9:45. So like right here. This candle, we closed back into that imbalance. Awesome. We had lots of 1-minute imbalances all through here. Price came down, tapped this one, closed out. That is where I entered right as that candle closed. And this one opened. That was where my fill was, just targeting the internal buy side, stop underneath this imbalance. And yeah, once this imbalance, this is where I made the mistakes. This imbalance got inversed. I moved my stop to this low, risking $23 instead of 100. I moved my stop right there. Then once this candle came down, I put my stop back where it was, which was the mistake that I made today. Shouldn't have happened because, yeah, this got inversed. If this high is to be taken, we shouldn't come back down to this point. And if we do come back down to this point, the idea is invalid. So it could have been a very, very, very small losing day, but it wasn't. It was $100, 0.196%. The account is now at minus $432, so I've got about 700 and something. I've got 1.5% left, pretty much. 1.5% left of the account before I lose it. Which I know is fine. I've already let go of this account. I don't really expect it, and I want to get onto Top Step X anyway because of this 1-to-10 ratio with minis and micros. That isn't a thing on TraderBait, so it's a bit annoying. So it's a rough one. Definitely not the setup for the day at all. But that is what I saw and what I took, 4-hour imbalance. Massive SMT. And then had those legs back up. In reality, the trade to have taken was definitely a short, This buy side level was taken in a big 1-hour imbalance we expect price to reject from. We did also tap into this 15-minute imbalance right at open. And again, taking out that internal high right there, which then means that this becomes a change in the state of delivery on the 3-minute. I don't normally use the 3-minute, but that is where the clean manipulation leg is. This is the series of up close candles. The 5-minute is not so clear, but it is there on the 5-minute, and the 1-minute again, it's not really that clear, but it would be here. So yeah, price took external buy side, took the internal high, left this 5-minute imbalance that I was expecting to be ran, because we were above it right here. I was expecting it to be ran through, so there's that. There's also the 5-minute breaker. as well. You know, high, low, higher, high, lower, lower, low. So there's the 5-minute breaker. We trade back into there. We put in an SMT, and I spotted this SMT, and I should have gone break even because of it, but I didn't. Another mistake. Is that where it is? Yeah. SMT right there. And then we inverse that 1 minute. Inverse the 1 minute bullish imbalance, pull back to it. That is the ideal entry point. Stop at the SMT high, and you can target the internal sell side right there, and then also the external sell side there. And also there's this big 4-hour imbalance which we're now running through, which could mean for the rest of the week I'll be bearish because we're now getting displacement on the 4-hour back inside the range. So it just depends what happens really going into tomorrow. But I definitely was on the wrong side today. This 15-minute close manipulated me, so it is a tough one. Justin did end up losing today, but he shorted before open, closed it from overthinking, and then I think he was short overall because he shorted again there, got stopped, and then he must have also reversed his position because the last arrow is a sell, so he must have been in a buy position, and he ended the day red. So if his last order was a sell, he was in a buy, so I think he longed off that inverse. So I really don't know. I'll have to see if he posts a trade recap. So, but I definitely had the wrong idea today. Definitely had the wrong idea, which is fine. You know, I'm still learning. It's been what a month and a bit trading the market maker buy and sell model. I did say pre-market, like in the morning, we're generating sell side right here. You know, this could have been a target as well. We're generating that sell side, and you want to. Oh, it's just so annoying. It is just annoying, but there's nothing you can do. That is just the way it is. So, that being said, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Link to a Discord server where quite a lot of people caught those shorts. So, props to them. I didn't want to go against how I saw the higher time frame, which is fine. But the link to the server will be below. Peace.